Guys, you would not believe the storm that blew through here last night. I actually took some video of it. Take a look at this. This is the Layout Lightning Storm from Broadway Limited. It is an extremely easy way to give your layout really cool thunderstorm effects. It comes with a speaker, 2 LED strips, and a button to trigger it. It can also connect to Rolling Thunder if you have that on your layout. Now, one thing that I wanted to know was, can an Arduino control this? The answer is yes, and I'm going to show you guys in a bit. But let's check out the lightning storm first. This thing is pretty simple to set up. All you have to do is connect the LED strips to the marked connectors, then connect the button with the included jumper to the marked connectors for the button. Then plug it in and you're ready to start a thunderstorm. Layout Lightning Storm has 2 settings, manual and automatic. Manual simply lets you push a button and one of several lightning and thunder sequences will play at random. If you hold the button, the LEDs will flash twice and the storm will be in automatic mode, which will randomly cycle through a 90-second thunderstorm with full sound effects, just like this one. You can still manually trigger the thunderstorm sounds too when you are in that automatic mode. Now, by holding the button down until it flashes once, you're going to return it to full manual mode. So let's get this thing working with an Arduino, which will add a whole host of automation options for us. So with the button being a simple screw terminal, that is where we're going to connect the Arduino through. So what we need is an Arduino. I'm going to be using a Mega because it's what I had on hand, but any Arduino will do. A relay and a couple of DuPont connector wires. We connect the 5-volt on the Arduino to the VCC on the relay, the ground connection on the Arduino to the ground on the relay, and then we're going to control this thing through pin 8 on the Arduino. So we're going to connect pin 8 to the control pin of the relay. Now, this is a dual relay, so I'm going to be using relay 2 and I'm going to connect it to input 2, but it's whatever relay you are using, just that's where the control pin goes. Next, I need to connect the button feeder wires to the relay. Now, you can replace this with pretty much any wires that you want that'll fit, but I'm just going to use the same wires here. So you'll connect one to the middle of the relay's terminal and one to the open end of the relay's terminal. That's this one right here. That's all the hardware setup, nothing fancy here. Now we just need to write a teeny tiny bit of code. I swear this is just some really simple and easy code and you can do this. First, in the Arduino IDE, we need to enable pin 8 to be an output. So we write in the setup pin mode parentheses 8 comma output parentheses and then put a semicolon to end our line there. That's all we need for the setup. Then we can move to the loop. Here is what we write. Digital write, parentheses, 8 comma low, parentheses, semicolon. Then we're going to write delay, parentheses, 500, parentheses, semicolon. That gives us a half-second delay because Arduino measures time in milliseconds. Then we're going to write digital write, parentheses, 8 comma high, parentheses, semicolon. So that is going to give us our button trigger. Now we need a delay before the next button trigger. And we're just going to write delay, parentheses, 10,000, which will give us a 10-second delay, parentheses, semicolon. And that is it. The low enables the connection that the button made and triggers the lightning storm. That goes on for a half second. Then we go back to high, which it holds for 10 seconds, which is like us not clicking the button. And then the whole thing restarts. And it's that simple. Now, if you want to add a bit of randomness to all of this, all you have to do is this. We're going to start by adding a couple of variables at the beginning above the void setup. We're going to do const int, which is constant integer, max delay equals 30,000. So that's 30 seconds, and then close it with a semicolon. Then we're going to do constant integer Min delay equals 10,000 with a semicolon. That's 10 seconds. So it's going to be the minimum delay is going to be 10 seconds and the maximum delay is going to be 30 seconds. Then where you wrote the 10-second delay for the high down at the bottom of the code, write this: delay, parentheses, random, parentheses, min delay, comma, max delay, parentheses, parentheses, semicolon to close it all out. Now you have a delay that will pick randomly between 10 and 30 seconds. The layout lightning storm is definitely a cool feature you can add to your model railroad, and when you combine it with an Arduino, it opens up so much potential. I'm definitely going to be adding this to my new layout, and when I do, I'm going to be showing you how and what I can do to make it extra special by adding several features. Now, I've included links to parts below, as well as the basic Arduino sketch for the random delay between 10 and 30 seconds. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Jimmy from the DIY and Digital. Stay safe, be kind, and happy railroading.